Well, let's go ahead and get into this. Hey, good morning. This is Jeremy with Easy Logistics Management. Today we're going to talk about drop shipping and what drop shipping is as a business and how to potentially use third-party fulfillment centers and warehousing centers to grow your business, scale your business, and drop ship into bigger box retailers' sales infrastructure. So to get into it, drop shipping, what is drop shipping? Generally, as a business, it's an online or affiliate style business where you're selling other people's products online off of their inventory. Usually there's lower margin in it because you're it's almost like an affiliate business where you're selling other people's products and they give you a small cut or percentage of the sale. It can be advantageous because it's a lower cost startup business because you're literally putting up a website and plugging into other people's product infrastructure to sell as a third party. But some of the things that make it maybe not as advantageous are you have lower control and customization because at the end of the day, you're selling other people's products. So unless you're a super high volume drop shipper, there's probably not going to be a whole lot of customization that you can get with most products. But you can sell a wide array of products. We've seen this in the furniture industry where people are trying to sell all kinds of different furniture from different brands, and they can sell it on their one website. Or it could be even multiple product categories that aren't even in the same vertical. And it can be easier to scale just because by virtue you're not designing, producing, and storing the product, so you can move as fast as you want depending on your online presence and advertising spend and conversion on your website. If you're thinking about it more as your own business or even drop shipping as an online business, there are a bunch of advantages to drop shipping with a third-party fulfillment and warehousing center like we provide. Number one is, by virtue of us having warehouses coast to coast, you can ship closer to your end clients, usually equating to much less expensive shipping and faster transit times. Generally speaking, we say that it's about 40 to 60% less expensive if you're shipping West Coast orders to West Coast clients out of our West Coast warehouse or vice versa, from a New Jersey warehouse to all of the Eastern Seaboard or a Dallas warehouse to the central part. So that's one good advantage of using a third-party fulfillment center. Number two, you have a variable versus fixed costs of warehousing and infrastructure, just because by virtue you're only paying us or any third-party fulfillment and warehouse center per pallet or per item you actually have in storage. So if you have a ton of inventory during the summer, you're paying more, and if you're slow during the winter, you're only paying for what's left over. So you can save a lot of money that way or be more flexible, just because if you have a really big warehouse for those peak seasons and it's empty during the winter, you're still paying on that lease versus just paying us per pallet position. Number three, it allows you, drop shipping allows you to, in some cases, earn your way into big box retailers. There's a lot of, Walmart.com, HomeDepot.com. A lot of these companies won't allocate floor space to a new product, but you can, in many cases, earn your way in on their online sales platform by selling online and then having a third-party fulfillment center or dropship center pack and ship those items, to consumer or for in-store pickup or whatever that looks like. We've even heard, number four, that Lowe's and Home Depot vendors, all their B2C orders or business to consumer orders will have to be shipped out of a third-party fulfillment center by 2025, just because they want to focus on the larger shipments to their retail stores and don't really have the bandwidth to pick and pack directly to consumers. So that's another opportunity by using, a third-party fulfillment center or any of our third-party fulfillment centers, is you'll be able to, transition to hopefully a lower cost basis fulfillment model and keep those orders flowing to your consumers through the sales channel of Home Depot or Lowe's.com or any of those websites. Number 5, obviously discounted shipping. We ship a lot of FedEx, UPS, freight, so we get huge volume discounts. You can leverage those, and hopefully it makes it a win-win where you have a variable cost on the warehousing side, and you have deeply discounted shipping rates, and hopefully faster transit times if you're using the right warehouses. So your overall cost to market is substantially less. Number 6, it allows you to focus on your core competencies. You probably didn't get into creating whatever revolutionary product you're selling to pack boxes and ship. I don't run a logistics company because I like packing and shipping boxes. I like sales and marketing, and the creative analyzing of complex logistical solutions. So, if you can focus more on what got you to being successful and outsource the rest for a variable cost, I think that's a winning solution in many cases. Number 7. Most forward-thinking and automated 3PL fulfillment centers and warehouses have the ability to automate to multiple sales channels, whether it be big box retailer sites, other third-party sites, your ERP or your order management system, or an e-commerce platform. So that can be really advantageous too if your software isn't flexible enough to do that, where by partnering with a fully automated 3PL fulfillment center, you can drop ship off of multiple channels. And then number 8, kind of leading into that, is just flexibility and customization and customized solutions that a 3PL fulfillment center can provide in a drop shipping environment. And it doesn't even really have to be a drop shipping environment. It could be direct, business to business in pallets or truckloads. It could be drop shipping one item at a time. It could be cross packing and fulfilling orders. It just offers you a lot of flexibility of how you can get the products to market and grow your sales in a multitude of ways. Even if you're selling multiple products, we can blend them together however the orders come through. So, and then obviously, if you're looking at our infrastructure, we have warehouses coast to coast. So you can ship out of California and New Jersey. We have a Dallas area warehouse, Utah, Kansas City, Chicago now, and coming online, we have a Southwest facility in Georgia, I believe, and Florida. So for 2024. But if you're looking at drop shipping products or need to transition from a big box retailer for your B2C orders, these are things we grapple with every day. We have the infrastructure to accommodate you, and we have space. So give me a call. I'd be happy to run the numbers and analyze, which locations might be optimal for you and try and get you better shipping rates on the outbound. So it's my company. We're looking to grow, and give me a call anytime. 866-854-5341, extension 3, or Jeremy at easylogisticsmanagement.com. Make it a great week. Let's talk soon.